gets real. Talk slick, better keep it sealed. T's hot, mask off, let's go. Step in the chat, it's the final bell. Sally in black, got receipts from hell. Drama queen, nah, I'm the drama dealer. Truth so raw, make a snake turn healer. Mic in my hand with a hit list long. You faked your life, well I wrote your song. No chill, no filter, mask ripping deeper. Lights out, baby, it's the law code reaper. Fill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Larko Reaper, sign the deal. Who's next up? I smell that fear. You built a lie, I built a career. DMs leak like a faucet broke. Your truth is a joke and I ain't provoked. Clickbait queens, you all look shook. I don't need edits, I wrote the book. Fake apologies, you can keep that mess. I wear black cause I bury the BS. You wanted the smoke, now you got the fire. Don't start no drama unless you're ready for the choir. Fill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. So one by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Larko Reaper, sign the deal. Reap what you post. Sally knows. You talk, I show. Larko Reaper, end of the show.
My volume good? My volume good? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of threw my microphone last night. Let's hope I didn't break it. What's up, everybody? Medley, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. And Greeky, Xylee, mods in chat. I'm so sorry I haven't been around much for Reaper. This is the craziest time of my day. Much love always. Thank you, Greeky. I appreciate you. All right, well, everybody knows about the rewind shit, huh? Yeah, because those two fucktards decided to make a fucking announcement before any confirmation. But then again, they don't come from my world, so they don't understand about confirmations before you go out and tell everybody. They don't get that. Anybody who thinks this is fake between me and Billy, you're dead fucking wrong. This was months in the making. This isn't just one night argument. This has been months and months and attempted talks. And I was feeling better until I went and watched The Nerds. And after I left, Billy said, but she don't say shit. I guess you really didn't listen to. I guess I was right. You really didn't listen to me all those times I brought shit to you. Again, like I said in the middle of our fucking 2.5 hour argument. Thank you for proving my fucking point, but this time you did it in front of everybody. You made my point for me, homie. Thank you, Lily Messiah. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you want to do a name, reply to that, and you can, put in for a name. I appreciate it. But no, I didn't quit Rewind. Keem, I threatened it. Best believe I threatened it. They weren't lying. I did threaten it. I was pissed. But Keem added me in the main chat, and he was like, "You left me a message saying you quit?" And I was like, "Nah, I didn't do it. I didn't message you and say it." So, yeah. So, there's that. We're going to see what happens. You can tell something hasn't been great between you two in a while. Sometimes you need to take a break from each other. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to go on Rewind and fake it tonight. Maybe. I mean, I can tell you now, I'm not even in the mood to do this right now. This is where I thrive. So, please tell me you have wings. What? No, I don't. What we're gonna do today, which Tommy just did on Cafe, but we're gonna go over the Idubbbz video that came out because he's another fucking idiot. He's another one. So we're gonna go over that, and then CoffeeZilla did the Epstein birthday book. Went over the Epstein birthday book. I don't need to coordinate with Tommy because my job is literally reacting to videos. I don't need to coordinate with Tommy for shit. And if you don't want to watch it, don't. I'm just not in the mood today. So. Seth Look says together or apart. I hope things work out in the long run. Oh, it will. It probably will. I still love the fucking asshole. I still love the fucking asshole like he's my little brother. You know? I still do. But he's just a dickhead. That's how I feel about him right now. You know what, Pepper Juice? Sit in the corner for like, I don't know, 24 hours? Because I am just not in the fucking mood today. It's like whack-a-mole today. 24 hours, Pepper Juice. Have a great day. Oh, Mau Mau, thank you for the one. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. Put that 27. There we go. Yep, I know, Glaves. I know. I already had this planned yesterday. Sorry about it.
I don't know if this is your own theory or if it's just like implanted in your brain from all the other hate videos. There was never a bonus. I never spoke to these losers about a bonus. If you're gonna be a hater-ass bitch, take it the full way. By the way, the background is a work in progress, so you can just tune that out.
God damn, he is a pitiful fucking man. Holy shit. Sicilian Princess, thank you for the 5. Let me add it. Let me add it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. BB Phil says, we saw Billy cry when he thought he lost you after you threatened not to come to fat camp because he needed you too hard about not showing Boogie's dog. Because he needed you too hard about not showing Boogie's dog full screen. That was emotional like this too. Except for I was the one yelling this time, mostly. Sicilian Princess, because I like Xylian Reaper. Thank you, Sicilian Princess. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, needled. My bad. Hold on. Did I read it wrong? Let's do the fact. Oh, because he needled you too. Oh, okay. See, now. Okay. I'll learn how to read English, I swear to God. Fat Camp, because he needled you too hard about not showing Boogie's dog full screen. That was emotional like this, too. Yeah, it's emotional. It's emotional. So.
Today, I'm going to be doing the thing that everyone tells you not to do, and that is feed the trolls. One of the more important things that I want to talk about.
You know, it's kind of funny that that's pretty much the theme of this video, that he was a fucking idiot doing what he's doing, when that's literally was part of our argument. It's amazing how things just go full circle. You don't feed them. If they fuck with you to rage, you don't rage. You ignore them. You know? Just saying.
About is my relationship with Anissa. I love Anissa. I love everything about her. I've only grown to love her more with time. And a lot of people online don't see it that way. For me, it's very obvious. I thought more people would be able to catch on. I am quiet, stoic, not talkative. She is the opposite of that. She is loud, very talkative, social. People struggle to understand that dynamic, I think, especially me being a person who has made a career of talking online. So yes, Anissa will oftentimes, like in many relationships...
He talks way too fucking slow for me. Holy shit.
Be the more talkative one. We've been together for nearly 10 years, and all of it has been online for the public to see, and there are still people accusing her of cheating, accusing me of being in an abusive relationship. None of this is true, and there is no evidence for any of this, except, like, I guess, body language experts coming on and being like, Idubbbz is being
Is Anissa behind that camera? I feel like this is a hostage video. This literally looks like a fucking hostage video. Swear to God. The content cop forever solidified his downfall. Everything else is just decorations around his YouTube grave. True, Mau Mau. True. This literally looks like a fucking hostage video.
here. Therefore, he's in hell.
Okay, hang on. Watch the change there. Watch the change there.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I have never gotten.
Look at Ian in this moment. Oh my God.
Like, he looks sad. No, he is disgusted at her. He's depressed. He's so disgusted.
You literally got baited into answering Kino Casino. And you know what's funny? This is the hilarious thing. Nowhere in this video does he say anything about Nick the Oreo. He's one of the biggest ones talking about him and giving him shit. Not a word. Not a word. But we're going to answer the Kino Casino guys. The one and only Puss in Boots. Keep your chin up, Diley. You will be okay no matter what. Thank you. Did she answer and say what? I didn't even look. God damn it. Did she look and say which name that she wanted? I forgot and I didn't look. Oh, she said Axel? Okay, thank you. All right. Anybody else with the other donations, let me know. Oh, well, there's another one for Axel. There we go. Thank you, Lily. The one and only Puss in Boots. Put in, react to your, donation. Same thing with you, BB Phil, on what name you want. Huge ass with damn Ryder. I swear to God. If Ryder wins, I'm going up against you, huge ass. Damn it. But yeah, the other two who gave 10, put in there, let me know what you want, okay?
Working on.
He looks disgusted with this.
He looks so uncomfortable. He's like, should I be here? He looks so uncomfortable. Look at this guy's body language. He doesn't want to be there.
Look how miserable he looks. Dude, he looks miserable. Dude, he looks like he wants to kill himself.
I mean, I kind of want to kill myself now. Okay, so they're not a fan of the resting bitch face. All right, well, I'm not going to
It's okay. I got rest in this face too. Don't worry about it.
smile all the time, fellas. And even when I smile, you guys still, like, contort it into he's so uncomfortable or he's smiling through the pain.
Burn.
Oh, he's so
Um,
uncomfortable.
No.
He's smiling on his face.
What?
But inside his eyes, you can see his pain.
That's-
They trolled you. This is not the worst that you have been talked about. God, bro, this is so bad. BB Phil, Damien. Okay, so Damien gets 2 because you gave me 10. Bam. All right. And the one and only Puss in Boots, let me know what name you want because I know you get 2 votes also.
For some reason, well, not for some reason, for the reason of sexism and people's
Axel.
view on
Okay.
OnlyFans and them just not liking Anissa, they want to push forward a
Thank you.
narrative that she is actively and continually cheating on me. And if you listen to freaks like this guy I'm about to show, it makes sense why. They are obsessed.
Anissa wants to have sex. And
They're trolling you, bro. And they know just because of how you acted with Freshy Fresh, they know what gets to you. Because Freshy Fresh made that joke about OnlyFans and then he got the boot. So they know what gets to you. So what are they going to do? They're going to drill in about Anissa's OnlyFans. Come on, bro. They're going to drill it in. It's obvious. Boyden says, Idubbbz reacting to people clowning on him, LMAO. He's dumb for thinking they mean it. Exactly. And this is coming from the guy. This is why this video is just so fucking disappointing. He's known for clowning on people. Granted, he came with receipts and shit like that, but he was known for it. He shaped the fucking culture of fucking with people. You didn't want a content cop on you. He helped shape the fucking culture. And now he's feeding into. He's been doing this long enough to know he is not supposed to be doing this. Like, good God. This is, Dove for 5, Ryder. All right. Boyden, let me know what name you want. Answer your super chat and let me know. Fucking Hughes. Damn it, Hugh. Damn it, Hugh. I swear to God, if Ryder wins, Hugh's going to be so happy.
to having sex with Anissa. I think he wants to bang Anissa. Anissa was horny and wanted to have sex with this therapist. Well, Anissa figured herself to it.
Yep. Do you think that makes her pussy wet?
Buddy,
Did
was she
she
getting
stop?
plowed?
That's what I'm saying.
What we're describing here is 2 grown men who are fantasizing about a stranger and his wife and what they do in the bedroom.
Is it gross humor? Yes. I mean, do I find it funny? Not really. But they're trolling you. They're not actually like wishing harm on you or, you know, they're trolling you. I can't believe you are literally answering to them and not people who gave you straight criticism. You're gonna go back at the guys who were trolling you, making it funny for their show, but you're not gonna go at the people who had legitimate criticism of you. That makes no fucking sense. Exactly, Eris, 100%. He was a troll with a fan base that loves trolling. He just gave Keno promo. Period. That's literally what this is. This is a Keno Casino promo video. 100%. 100%.
Or don't do in the bedroom. That is creepy weirdo shit.
And here we have Idubbbz with the bull.
Like, why didn't you just come back with like a funny content cop on him? Maybe a funny one. Maybe a content cop like you used to do. Not the lame ass one that you did last time. Why don't you do that? Troll him back. At least have trolling wars. Just do it in your SJW way. You know? Like, why didn't you do that? Oh, Voiden said Ryder. Okay, thank you. Voiden, you're now my enemy. Okay. You're now my enemy, Voiden.
Folks, there's Idubbbz with the bull.
He's using sexualized terms to describe a picture of me and my dog. And what are we doing? So many people will tell Anissa and I of just like, don't feed into the hate. And it's like, okay, we're going to post some normal stuff. Anissa posts just me with a picture of my dog and...
Okay, Hugh, I see you, but I like you, Voiden.
And this is the type of commentary we get about it.
It's Idubbbz with the bull. Gorgeous Gabe Plowder in the back room of the salon. 3-hour bukkake session with all of the male stylists.
If you're curious about the hairdresser these guys are talking about, I will point you to my disgraced boxing coach, Michael Briggs. For some reason, this stupid...
Holy shit, this video is a cope fest. This video is a cope fest. Holy shit. Wait, H3 definitely had valid criticism. How come he didn't go into H3? Or did he go into H3 on this? Did he go into H3 in this video? Well, I feel like he didn't, but they were on the H3 podcast.
Stupid fucking loser and his dumb as rocks wife decided to go on the H3 podcast. They already spilled their guts. They were getting paid like $5,000 to go on this podcast.
I'm going to be sending you guys $5,000 for the bonus that you never got.
I think they were maybe afraid that...
Wait. They didn't get paid to go on the podcast. Ethan decided to give them the $5,000 because you didn't. Big difference. Don't make it sound like they got paid to go on the podcast. Oh, come on. Context matters. Context matters.
That they wouldn't get the money if they didn't thoroughly trash us. So them maybe thinking that they weren't trashing us hard enough, Michael Briggs decided to invoke the name of one of his presumably friends and say that Anissa was like thirsting after him.
She definitely had a big crush on one of the guys that would come in and spar with them, because anytime they would spar, she would just be super into it and watch every moment. Even if he would like beat Ian up, she'd be very into it.
For whatever it's worth, every time Michael Briggs, my disgraced boxing coach, would reference Gabe, he would always refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe. He couldn't help but refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe on the podcast.
I would call him Gorgeous Gabe.
He's a beautiful guy.
Yeah, he's got tattoos. He's large. He's tan.
I don't call him that. My wife doesn't call him that. If you have some unresolved sexual tension or fantasies, whatever the fuck it is, you need to keep that shit to yourself. And
What happened to you, bro? This is lame as fuck. This is lame as fuck. Imagine dragging your coach and a woman standing up against child marriages. Exactly, Harlequin. Like, what? Yeah, right state? Disgraced boxing coach. Yeah.
not projected onto other people. I wish the best of Gabe. Michael Briggs, on the other hand, absolute fucking creep weirdo. Now, I know a lot of this is very grotesque and obsessive. I would prefer if people didn't talk about me and my wife or other people in this way. I briefly want to talk about the concept of being a lol cow, because these fucking losers, they love the concept of like labeling.
What? No.
is very grotesque and obsessive. I would prefer if people didn't talk about me and my wife or other people in this way. I briefly want to talk about the concept of being a lol cow, because these fucking losers, they love the concept of like labeling someone a lol cow and then like bullying them and watching their life spiral out of control.
This video is fucking lol cow behavior. You are literally taking your trolls so fucking serious that you made a cope video. Oh my God. Please don't troll me. Translate to troll me. Yes! Yes! Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck?
They won't, say as much. They'll just be like, yeah, we just do it for laughs. The whole thing's entertaining.
They're gonna go so much harder on him now. He is fucked. Holy shit.
Man, it's just just innocent guys just having a laugh. Thankfully, Anissa and I are in a much safer and privileged position than many other people who are the targets of guys like this who want to bully them into submission. So now I want to look at two different clips from these guys. There is the fat one and his cohort who are listening to Anissa describe, like, essentially having a hard time online, seeing people mock and make fun of her dad with Alzheimer's.
They were laughing at my dad for getting sick on some of these forums. Like,
What did
just
you
like
think?
really
What did you think? Because you
Wait a minute. What is this? Wait a minute. What is this? Anissa Jomha. It's me and Ian's 1-year wedding anniversary. And that's the boxer dude. That's the sparring partner. And him. It was Light by Star Killer or whatever. All right, I don't get this. Run for breakfast. I don't get. It's Gorgeous Gabe, and this is Anissa focusing on them on their wedding anniversary. Well, yeah, because they were sparring. Yeah, that don't mean nothing. I don't mean nothing. Close. No cigar on that.
You shared it online?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What? Is he explaining it? Robbie for 20. Axel for 20. Half man, half beast. Okay, Axel for 20, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ryder and Axel are neck to neck. They are equal. I want to repeat this. Ryder and Axel. Right next to each other.
at my dad for getting sick on some of these forums. Like,
what did
just
you
really
think? What did you think? Because you shared it online?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
I don't think they probably even really believe the stuff that they're saying, but they know because it's extreme and, like, edgy that it will cause you mentally spiral like this. So that's why they do it. And you're telling them that it affects you. So guess what? They're going to keep doing it. This is how the internet works. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
The whole time,
they just literally, how in the fuck do you literally make a video coping about trolls and you literally put in your video the reason why you don't feed the trolls, because the trolls literally explain it to you and you're complaining about it because you've been on the internet to know that they're right. What? What? I want off this stupid train. I want off this stupid train. I want off this stupid train. PPP literally just explained why you do not react. He literally just explained what you do and do not say on the internet for them to troll you on. You fucked fucking idiot. Exactly. Apathetic, exactly. They just handed him the blueprint of what they are doing, and he fell for it anyway. And not only did he fall for it, he put it in his fucking video, bro. Okay, Ruby, I'll give it to you. It's hard not to react sometimes, but you don't react with a coat video. This is motherfucking Idubbbz. This is the guy that literally fucked people up with his content cops. This is the guy who literally was a part of the culture of trolling and fucking people up on the internet. What the fuck? Dub for Ryder. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, what? Cactus says it's my birthday on Saturday, so Axel better win. It's my birthday wish. Thank you, Cactus. And bam, Axel got a mark for that. What the fuck?
He's not saying that he is a perpetrator of bullying her. What he's saying is that other people are doing that. But he is...
Are you stupid? He's literally telling you why they do the things that they do. He's literally telling you why they are fucking with y'all. He's literally telling you that. Okay, maybe. I try to look at all aspects here. Do you think maybe him going into boxing fucked his brain up? Do we think maybe that's it? Did going into boxing fuck his brain up? Did he get punched too many times in the fucking head? Is that what happened? That has to be what happened. That has to be what happened. It fucked him up. Unknown saying the cat lady parasite. Holy fuck. He was already being weird before the boxing though. That's true, Hog. That's true. Good point. Okay, so we have probably narrowed it down to two things. Or it could be the combination of two things. Anissa or the boxing. Or both. So we have three avenues of what has happened to Idubbbz. Anissa, boxing, or both. I'm kind of leaning to both. I'm just saying. Jesus Christ. Fucking idiot.
Of bullying her. What he's saying is that other people are doing that. But he is doing it actively. In this video, he is bullying Anissa. And in other videos, he's literally bullied and made fun of her dad who has Alzheimer's.
With a late stage...
You know what? I'm so sick of this shit. Instead of Anissa sending you out to make a fucking video, she goes out on Twitch and she does her own fucking social media and shit like that. Why don't she make a fucking video and stand up for herself? Why don't she put on her big girl panties, stand up and be a fucking woman and stand up for her fucking self instead of her content cop husband? Because guess what, Anissa? He ain't doing the job for you. You're loud, you're opinionated, all these things he said about you. Why don't you get up and fucking say something instead of sending him out because he looks fucking pathetic doing it. Put your big girl panties on and do it yourself instead of sending him out to do it. Yeah, she only talks shit on Twitter. That's all she does. Fucking stupid.
Dementia patient who is a extremist Muslim, and he sees his daughter covered in tattoos, married to Idubbbz the cuck, and he just freaks the f out. Idubbbz is having to take him on walks through the neighborhood, talk to this demented guy.
So this is something that he's very familiar with. But for some reason, in this moment, he refuses to take any ownership of the fact that he is part of the problem.
Like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you. So that's why they do it. And you're telling them that it affects you.
He doesn't want to...
Stop the Hassan shit right now. Stop it. You've been around Hassan way too fucking long. Stop playing fucking semantics. When he said people, he was including himself into people because it's obvious because they've been doing it on Keno Casino. He was talking about himself also. He was talking about him. He was talking about Keno Casino too. They are people. They encompass the people remark. Stop playing fucking semantics because he didn't say, we. They are part of the people. He literally told you why they are doing it. Oh my God. You know what? I needed this video because I am taking out so much fucking frustration with watching this fucking stupid shit. I am taking out so much fucking frustration watching this dumbass shit. What the fuck, bro?
Admit it, and it makes you wonder why. And we get a little window into that at the end of the clip.
This is how the internet works. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
He says in this moment, it shouldn't be. Why the fuck do you think he says it shouldn't be? Could that be because it's wrong and it's a mean, evil thing to do?
It's their content. That's what they do. Oh my God, man. Somebody literally ripped out your backbone. Somebody literally ripped out your fucking backbone, bro. And oh, God. It is what it is.
To acknowledge that someone is suffering and deciding that you are going to attack them online continuously for the thing that they are, either insecure or struggling with. It's plain as day that he's part of the problem, but he fucking refuses, like a coward does, to take any responsibility for him being part of the problem.
Well, how about this? How about stop being a fucking pussy and just going after the trolls because you think they're an easy fucking mark? And why don't you go after the people who had true fucking criticism of you? Why don't you go after that instead of making a pussy-ass fucking video basically just saying, I have new friends now. I don't want to sit at your table anymore. Because that's all that fucking video was. Grab your nuts, hold them tight, and talk about the criticism. But no, you thought it was a good idea to make a cope video about your trolls. Exactly, Harlequin. Nick was all over your shit. Step to him if you real. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? Step to Ethan. Ethan has some great criticisms of you. Step to him. You're the great and wonderful fucking Idubbbz. You're the content cop. Then step it up. Act like it. I don't know, Mitch, because you can't see dislikes. Mitch asked how many dislikes did his video get. I don't know. And if you go by the extension is a lie. I can tell you now, the extension is a lie.
I don't think a lot of these commentary channels want to be held to a higher standard. I think they want to comment on the strategy of things, and they don't want to reveal too much of their own morals or principles. This next guy is the perfect example of what I'm describing. He is being very critical of me talking to a therapist. And by the way, that wasn't even a therapy session. I just happened to cry in that moment. And I was like, this might be able to communicate authenticity, so I'll include it.
And then Ian goes on a podcast with a therapist.
No, you know what it did? It looked like sympathy baiting. Because we got to remember, you inserted this in a video talking about how you weren't going to be friends anymore with Ethan. That Ethan wasn't part of the cool kids table anymore. That you went to the cool kids table. So it looked like you were sympathy baiting. It didn't look like authenticity. It looked like sympathy baiting. I'm just saying.
I was like, this might be able to communicate authenticity, so I'll include it.
And then Ian goes on a podcast with a therapist and gets extremely real with him, which is a profoundly stupid idea. like eating with your mouth full on camera. He of all people should know better than to go on a therapist's podcast and vent about his very real problems on a public forum like that, because people will use that information against him.
They will take every little thing that you fucking say. Listen, you got trolls. The one thing about trolls is, and I have said this 1,000 fucking times, they're your most dedicated watchers. Trolls are your most dedicated watchers. They will go and watch everything you say on the fucking internet, not just your show, anywhere else. And then they will pick it apart and find what gets to you. That's how they do it. Joshua, that's a really good question. How did he get gaslit into thinking the world is unicorns and rainbows always? True. True.
Like this.
The same person live streamed his own therapy session where he actually cried.
If you're going to be a hater ass bitch, take it the full way. Take responsibility for having the opinion that crying online is pathetic and weak. Don't say I am the enlightened centrist and other people are going to make fun of you for that.
Because people will use that information against him.
People will use the information against me. Who's people? I'm pretty sure you're people.
The same people that PPP was talking about. He literally has the answer like 5 minutes back. What do you mean? What does he mean? What people? PPP literally answered that question like 5, because we're only 10 minutes in the video. PPP literally answered the question 5 minutes back. What? How in the fuck have I been doing this less time and I know more than you? I don't understand. Especially when you were like the grandfather of the fucking culture. The culture of talking shit and trolling people and, you know, and bring out receipts too. You're like one of the grandfathers of it. And now you're acting like somebody who just started a YouTube last year. You are literally acting like a 5,000 subscriber YouTuber, or not even a 5,000. No, fuck that. Because by 5,000, most people figure this fucking shit out. You're acting like you're like a 1,200 sub YouTuber. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's literally acting like a noob to the game. I might have to do a cut of him arguing against his own point on the people argument. It's true apathetic. It's just amazing to me. Honestly, this literally looks like a video of someone who has like 1.2K subs. They're not even at 5K yet because they're still figuring out the internet and how trolls work and, you know, how it is to get troll, how it is to get videos made on you and people talking shit about you. I mean, I was like that at that point. 1,000 subs, yeah, it used to bother the fuck out of me. Now it's a daily fucking thing for me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Damn. And let me make something very clear with my point on that too, okay? It doesn't mean that it doesn't get to you every now and then. It does. It does get to you every now and then. But what you want to try to do, and sometimes it's hard, you know, especially with somebody like me who can get emotional and get angry quick. But what you want to try to do is when you do clap back, because clapbacks do always happen, but there's a time and a place for clapbacks. But when the clapbacks do happen, you have to make sure to stay poised and have your ducks in a row. That way you can tell your story. You do it the right way. You don't do a fucking cope video where the answers to your fucking questions are literally inserted in your video from the people who were fucking trolling you. Clapbacks always happen. It's just, there's a time and a place.
You're the one who's playing this fucking clip. You're the one who's making this video called the most toxic wife. I don't know why these fucking pussies don't accept the full troll mask. They're acting as if being sincere is impossible to do online. It's not impossible. It's difficult in the situation that Anissa and I are in, but we're making that choice intentionally. So you making this bold claim that we are like unaware what happens when Anissa talks about her dad who has Alzheimer's or me crying, like we're very aware that that is going to be viewed as gay and be made fun of by people like you.
Because y'all give them the reactions that they want. See, unfortunately, what you have done is with other shit in the past, you have given them the exact reactions that they want. Now, if you didn't and you just ignored people, they probably wouldn't go so hard on you. And if they did, then they would look crazy because you're not saying anything back. And eventually, they look obsessed because you're not saying anything back. It's a waiting game. It's all a waiting game. Yes. The people out there talking about me all the time, please continue. Please continue. Because I'm not going to answer you back. Unless I feel like it's the right time to answer you back. Or I feel like it makes sense to answer you back. But please continue. Because you're the one that looks obsessed, keep bringing me up, and I ain't saying shit back to you. How you have to do it.
Now I'm going to react to a couple of these random creators who have made videos or statements about Anissa and I, just to give you a taste of what an average is. And additionally, like in making some of those videos, it just attracts a certain type of person where they're like, I'm going to list off a bunch of people I consider lol cows or people who are mentally like disabled. And I'm going to tell you to make fucking documentaries about them. And then in that case, like, I'm not fucking doing that. You're seeing that happen right now with World of T-shirts. There's a lot of people who think they're like doing it responsibly or respectfully. And it's just hell. It's just like, what the f is any of this shit?
Bro, what is going on? Anissa legitimately convinced him his entire being as a person is bad.
Did I once say my entire being is bad? You're allowed to be critical of yourself and the content you're making. You would benefit from being a little critical of the content you're making. Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Idubbbz, you are a public figure. You are the great content cop of old. Okay? People have that right to give commentary on you. People have that right to give commentary on you. Like, okay, for example, some people in this universe believe that it's not right that people outside of this universe react to stuff in this universe. I do not agree. We put the shit out publicly. It's not behind a paywall. It is 100% open for trolls, for commentary, for criticism. It's 100% open for that. That is just a fact. You are no different. And the sad thing is, if you feed your trolls, they're going to go harder. A fact is a fact is a fact. Jesus.
actually comment on what I was talking about. Do you agree or disagree with a statement that you should be making videos and documentaries about people who are mentally disabled because you were encouraged by your fan base to do so? Do you agree with that? Maybe engage with the prompt.
And fellas.
Wait a minute. Apathetic says, Xylee, you are doing this live, so there's a difference. He has to watch this shit back, edit it, and then process, upload it. Multiple opportunities for him to realize and stop it. Lost for words. Apathetic, 100%. I can't believe he uploaded his fucking video, bro. A run for breakfast. You should be self-critical of your content. The guy who made a video that tanked a charity event he runs somehow. Also, another one for Riot. All right, Riot gets another one. Bam. That's crazy.
Do so. Do you agree with that? Maybe engage with the prompt.
And fellas, and even fellettes, all right? Never, just listen up, all right? Never let your partner actually change you this much. Never let them convince you that you are so bad as a person, like everything you do, the way you act, everything you believe is bad, and you must agree to their way of life, everything they do. Obviously,
why do you think that she thinks everything I do is bad? I'm like, man, these people have fucking drank the Kool-Aid to a disgusting degrray.
Okay, wait a minute. Then give us an example how that's not true. Because I'm going to tell you what, that little head thing you did here. And man, these people must have drank the Kool-Aid. Give us examples then. Give us examples. I'm starting to feel like you can't. I remember when people were saying this about Anissa and Idubbbz, and I thought, I swear to God, when I first started hearing this shit about Anissa and Idubbbz, right? I literally thought, okay, the commentary boys are being sexist again. They're being sexist again. But then I realized, oh, fuck. No, they're not. They are actually legit because I'm starting to fucking see it. This wasn't a bunch of dudes being edgy. They were like telling the truth. Bro. Yeah, exactly right. Yo, same. But no, they were right on the money on this one. Broken clock. I mean, bro, I literally thought they were just trolling by saying that. And I thought, damn, they're being like really sexist towards Anissa. Like, goddamn, leave her the fuck alone. She wants to do her OnlyFans, let her do her OnlyFans and shit. Who gives a fuck, right? Nah. It's true.
I'm like, man, these people have fucking drank the Kool-Aid to a disgusting degree.
Obviously, if there's legitimate criticism taken into account or whatever, but this is legitimately tragic. He cannot be proud of a single thing he's ever done in his entire life. He just feels guilty about all of it because of Anissa.
Dude, I'm proud of plenty of things. I'm not just going to go on stream and declare it. Like, what do you, like, it's so boring. Like, I don't want to talk about how proud I am of making the Airsoft Fatty documentary. Like, do you guys really need me to fucking bloviate about how I really enjoyed following the narrative structure of a fatty battling with his friends in Battle Creek?
It was my opinion that some of your content in the past was actually good before. It was actually logical. You made some good points. You don't need to feel so bad about every single thing. You know, maybe you did some bad shit. You said some slurs. That shit was bad. Whatever.
Dude, I know. I just... This is so frustrating. I just want to say, like, a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about are going to be upsetting or they're going to be a downer to you because that's interesting.
Oh my God, it just hit me. Okay. I'm not joking when okay, with what I'm about to say, I'm going to make it very clear. I'm not joking when I say this. All right? I'm not memeing when I say this. I honestly believe we're starting... Well, okay. I think it started earlier, right? But I think the breakdown is actually happening now. I think Idubbbz is having a breakdown. Kendra, the catfish mom, I'll write that down. I honestly think Idubbbz is having a breakdown. I really do. Catfish mom. I do. I think he's having a breakdown.
I don't know if it's because I have a...
Because listen to him talk, right? Listen to him talk. I feel like he's trying to say more than what he's actually saying. You know? I feel like he really wants to say more, but he's just not saying it. Bruh.
I just want to say, like, a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about are going to be upsetting or they're going to be a downer to you because that's interesting. I don't know if it's because I have a higher threshold. It kind of feels like I do, right? A lot of the things that these commentators are commenting on is...
You do not have a higher threshold because you put this video out. You literally just proved that point null and void. You literally just proved that point null and void because of this video.
They're saying like, oh my gosh, that would crush me, basically, if my wife described me in that way or said that about me. And it's like, okay, it would hurt you. You're feeling bad through me. You think that I'm feeling those same feelings that you're feeling. I'm not.
Of like good shit to your content as well. You're legitimately, fighting against like evil people and shit like that.
Because I'm sensing this guy as being his own version of sincere, because I honestly think, I don't know how old this guy is, but I'm going to say a teenager, a teenage commentary YouTuber. I'm going to say that their version of sincere is going to look very different than mine. I'll take what I can get right now from this guy. When I'm giving my...
I'm going to be honest with you. That teenager, because I don't know who that content creator is, and I don't know if they're actually a teenager, but they do look at least early 20s, right? They sound more sincere than you. They're actually making points. What the fuck are you doing? You're coping. Yeah, it was patronizing. It was. Good morning, Dawson.
Actual authentic take about something, you don't need to
Wait, is that Pegasus? Was that Pegasus? The YouTuber Pegasus? Is that what Pegasus looks like? I didn't know that. I didn't know if that was Pegasus. Oh shit, okay.
Blame on my wife. You don't need to say that she's controlling me. This is very off base. People who are in relationships, they communicate, they talk. This is just the reality of getting in a relationship and becoming more enmeshed. Like, it happens. If we eventually have a kid together, like, it's very important that we're on the same page and that we communicate. I know it might feel like you have some outsider insight, but it is just very wrong. I feel very free to speak my truth. Yeah, I agree, Bri.
Do you want to know why this shit makes me so mad? Because there was a point in time back in OnlyFans season 1 where I was like, dude, Idubbbz is the fucking man. Such a chill guy. So down to earth. Loved meeting him in real life. Loved playing games with him. This guy was the fucking man.
I think Tectone is remembering this in a kind of a weird way. It seems like he's very nostalgic and happy about it. He's being very over the top of how epic I was. But by this time, everyone had like decided that Anissa controls my life and that I'm a beta male soy cuckboy.
Holy shit, he can't even take... I'm telling you, he's having a breakdown. He's having a fucking breakdown. He can't even take compliments. He can't even take compliments. He can't even take compliments. Nice of Anissa to tell his girlfriend to go on this podcast. Glad to see the... Oh, my God.
So it actually is very funny that he's coming out now saying, like, man, he was the man just 2 years ago. It's like, dude, the fucking cat was out of the bag 2 years ago. Also, it's weird because I didn't play games with him other than we were in the same guild. I don't know. I think he's just trying to add on to this narrative that the internet likes of, man, he used to be so awesome. He was so cool. And then he fucking got...
So right now, exactly, Kangalope. So right now, he has responded to Kino Casino, Pegasus, and Tectone. That's not the people that you should have been responding to. And if you did respond to them, they should have showed some fucking receipts. But you didn't. Like, what?
Corrupted by that fucking bitch.
He was one of my favorite content creators of all time. And to see that this is what he became. I mean, this guy inspired me to do content. Like, my breakdowns on people's entire character.
Julianne said, yep, he did a 6-hour crash out stream reacting to his coaches being on the H3 podcast, including a lie counter. Jesus Christ. Frezblood, literally keyword was LMFAO. Dude fell off so hard. To be honest, it's sad as fuck. Rip old YouTube legends. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Kino Casino is going to eat good for a while off this video. They're going to eat good as fuck. You might as well just said, go subscribe to Kino Casino. You might as well have said that in this video, bro. Oh my God. This was a Keno Casino support video. Holy shit.
Was inspired by Idubbbz. And it's so lame. Like, to see what one woman's pussy and Hassan can do to a motherfucker is insane to me.
Facts.
And if he just would have remained true to himself, he wouldn't have ended up this husk of a man he is today, and probably would have way more viewers and wouldn't having to be making content that he hates for money. It's just...
This is such fucking cope, man. Like, hearing Tectone say it, it's just like, it's reminding me how many times I've heard this fucking script. These people cannot fathom that the based epic N-word guy has changed his mind over time. It's got to be a woman's pussy or Hassan. I think if they accept that I came to that decision on my own, they have to reckon with some demons of their own. Like, it's hard to accept the fact that I've taken this journey, and it's not one I regret. It's actually one that I've felt better after doing.
And Tectone is right. This guy is such a disappointment. Like, Idubbbz calling people incels when the first woman he met literally destroyed, like, took over his life and destroyed him, dude.
I don't know if this is your own theory or if it's just like implanted in your brain from all the other hate videos, but Anissa is not the first person or not the first woman I've met. I've met plenty of other women.
Who cares about that point? The point is how you are acting. I don't give a fuck about that point. Like, what? Bro, this video can suck a dick. Bro.
She's certainly not the first woman I've dated, and certainly not the first woman I've had sex with. But I will admit that she is the first woman I married. Also, there are a lot of grown men out there who were outraged to find out that I changed my last name from Washburn to Jama when I married Anissa.
Who took his wife's last name, taking Anissa's last name, taking your wife's last name.
He's taken her last name.
His last name?
The last name, the story. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's so many. I forgot.
I think some of these people think I'm trying to push a woke agenda or some shit.
As a former SJW, I can actually tell you, yes, he is pushing a woke agenda. He has been for a while now. As a former SJW, I can tell you that's exactly what he's doing. I can tell you that right fucking now. Just saying.
But I don't give a fuck what anyone does with their own last names. This is what I chose to do because I like her last name better.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very, very honest with you about the whole last name thing. I don't even use that as an insult because I've known men to do the exact same thing where they took their wife's last name. And there has been a plethora of reasons why they did it. I don't give a fuck about the last name thing. You know, I don't care. I literally do not care. But just know it's the fucking internet and people are going to troll you if they know that you took your wife's last name. It's the internet. They're going to do it. Exactly, Stella. Congratulations to the casino. 100%. Just like that's like getting on a man for being a stay-at-home dad. I don't care. If a woman can do it, a man can do it too. I do not give a fuck.
When my rancid boxing coach and his wife decided to go on the H3 podcast as like this mutual exchange of talking shit about Anissa and I in exchange for $5,000, that was sort of under the premise that I owed them some sort of bonus money.
Yeah, I mean, like we were also promised a bonus on CC1 and we never got it. But because Michael was so nice, he didn't want to like make Ian feel uncomfortable and ask Ian and Anissa about it.
And I was always under the assumption that there was no bonus because even though he told me there was a bonus, he then disappeared for 6 months and I never saw him. So I was like, was there a bonus or was there not a bonus?
There was never a bonus. I never spoke to these losers about a bonus. I was paying these people an hourly rate to do the job that I asked for them to do, and they got paid. This fucking loser with the beard got paid $32,000 for training an influencer to box, and she got paid $9,000 to film some of it. They conveniently never talked to either one of us about it.
You confronted about that? You asked them, or you didn't want to?
No, I just let it be.
Because I'm the same. They conveniently don't have any text messages or emails or contracts that have anything to do with bonus money because that conversation didn't happen. They are lying to Ethan and his crew.
Then show the fucking receipts. What happened to you, bro? Even your last content cop, you were missing so much fucking context and no fucking receipts. What has happened to you? You're like one of the grandfathers of fucking commentary. Like, you are literally one of the reasons why people made sure to show receipts and show the right clips and show shit in context and shit like that. What the fuck happened to you? You are quite literally what commentators today do, the good ones, mind you. What the good ones do today, you are a part of the reason why they do it the way they do it today. What happened to you? God damn! All this is fucking cope, no fucking receipts, and you crying because you're getting trolled when you were one of the trolls! What the fuck? God damn! It makes no fucking sense!
And they're lying to the audience.
How is it that we put on this great event, we raised $1.3 million for charity, and he promised us a bonus, and then right after the event, he just kind of pretend like he's too busy to check in with us.
Too busy to check in with you? I don't need to fucking check in with you. You're not my parents. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You weren't promised a bonus. I was doing my own shit. Why the fuck would I want to spend my time with you when I'm filming a show with Dax Flame? You guys are fucking losers.
You confronted about that? You asked them, or you didn't want to?
No, I just let it be.
Because I'm the same.
If it was promised to you, if this imaginary bonus was promised to you, that should give you a lot of confidence to at least say, bonus? That's potentially a lot of money for you, you know, in this fictional scenario where you were promised a bonus. Surely it makes...
Okay, then what you do is you drop DMs that you may have, all right? Or like witnesses to nothing being said like that. I mean, what are you doing, Idubbbz? What are you doing? Drop some receipts. Do something, bro, instead of sit there and fucking cope. What are you doing? I actually agree with you, Frez. Social media is a fucking disease. 100%. Oh, God. Sam Hyde's gonna have fun with this fucking video. Good morning, Justin.
Sense to at least inquire if it was promised to you, right? Because I've been consistently paying you day after day for all the work you were doing. So if I never missed a payment for you and your wife and a bonus was promised at some point, then don't you think it would be pretty fucking obvious and apparent that you should text me, hey, what about that bonus? Of course, but there was no bonus. Because you're fucking lying. Like, fuck these crooked people. They came on this podcast. They used this bonus thing as some sort of like weird exchange of like, yeah, we can't go on the podcast and just talk blatant shit about our clients. So what we're instead going...
But all you're doing is talking shit back. Like, you have nothing you can show. Like, this is so retarded. This is a retarded ass fucking video, bro. What are you doing? Delete it. We've already got it downloaded anyway. Just fucking delete the shit, bro. Delete it. Delete the fucking video. God damn.
to do is pretend like we were stiffed by our clients after they promised us a windfall of cash. There's so many other truthful things that they could have focused on the podcast that would have made me look like a bitch to a certain, sector of the internet. One of those things being me crying after a tough sparring session. Like, that's truthful.
Did you say he cried?
We had to have a meeting.
So after that, so he was crying at the gym.
It's okay to cry, but it's not okay for him to cry. Now, to the crew of the H3 podcast, I have something important to say. I think you are all pieces of shit. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for this episode of
That's it? That's all you said. I think you're pieces of shit. You're a pussy. You are a goddamn pussy, because H3 Podcast was one of the ones who had like great fucking criticisms for you, and you can't answer those, but you're gonna answer what Kino Casino said when they were trolling you.
Idubbbz complains. If you want to hear me complaining live in your ears, particularly today, if you're watching this video the day it comes out, go and check out my Twitch live stream. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to be reacting to the H3 podcast where my rat coach and his rat wife are being nasty rats together. So go give it a watch, give it a listen.
Okay, hold on, because I got things to show y'all on that. Just give me a second, because I forgot to pull them up, because it's been a rough morning, God damn it. Give me a second. I got to pull this shit up. Hold on. Oh, I'm not in the Discord. I am now. All right. All right. That. There's that. There's that. And there's that. Oh, well, I've already shown that. All right. And then there's that. All right. So, we all miss Dad, as we know. All right? We all miss Dad. So, Yeet, I love Yeet. Yeet said, Nathan Barnett, a.k.a. Dad, showed up in the comment section of Idubbbz' latest video, but can we box? So, Dad pulls up underneath the video going, but can we box, though? Dad was like, okay, I hear you, you're coping, but can we box, though? Okay? Is it possible? Can we box dough? I don't blame him. Now, poor Nick. How do I react to this shit? Motherfucker blocked me from viewing it. This asshole done went and honestly, Twitch, fuck y'all for having this feature, bro. Because even I wouldn't do this to my trolls. They have a feature on Twitch that you can block somebody from just viewing it. You can block them from viewing it. I remember when Tipster went on and he started blocking everybody from the commentary community. I was never blocked, though. He never blocked me because he blocked someone that was a troll account of me on Twitch, and he thought it was me. So every time Tipster went live on Twitch, and we were in the cabal, and a bunch of us were in the voice chat, and nobody could see it, I was like, I can see it. So I would turn it on, and we would sit there, and I would share the screen, and we would watch it. Anyway, so yeah, he blocked them. Samuel says, which I'm not gonna hear, Idubbbz and Anissa on live defended Creator Class 2 being $500,000 in the hole by claiming it's normal and that they don't know pay-per-view and ticket sales until after. But surely, regardless, you have an inclination on those things if you could feasibly recoup that loss by that point. All right, so let's see what it says here. This apparently was on the stream.
Stake. We're $500,000 in the hole right.
Okay, Anissa has some fire to spit.
It really pissed me off with Harley saying, like, we would have really liked to know. Being $500,000 in the hole year 2 is actually amazing. Year 1, we were $1 million in the hole before the event, and that's normal because.
Wait a minute. But didn't Creator Class 1 actually send money to a foundation? Because I remember you had no money for the foundation you were going to give money to. So your sorry asses had to go fucking live to get money for the cause you wanted to give money to. What do you mean it was fucking amazing? Bitch, what? You had to do a live stream after your event just to give money to the charities you wanted to give money to. Bitch, sit your ass down. Sit your ass fucking down, you dumb cunt.
for the event, and that's normal because production, broadcasting, renting the arena, paying fighter purses, all of these things cost money. Second year, we were actually less in the hole because we had I think it was a clothing brand that gave us money forward,
Or
so they could be
Moment House or one of these.
Yeah, Moment House gave us. We were actually doing better, but it's very normal when you're putting.
But yet no money went to charity from that event. You had to do a live stream after that event because I remember y'all coming out and publicly going, we have no money. But you were able to fly in influencers and, I mean, the story that's being told, I don't know how true this is, so this is an allegation, so check yourself before you come for me on this one. But the story is that y'all were flying out a bunch of people and all their friends and family. People who weren't boxing. People who weren't part of the event. And because of that, you didn't have the money to give to the charity. Now, again, that's an allegation, so I don't know how true that is. I'm just saying. All I do know is y'all didn't have any money for the fucking charities, and you had to do a cope session live stream going, I'm not going to end this live stream until we hit the goal, because I believe it was that live stream when Anissa was like telling secrets about you, and people were like, what the fuck? Why is she fucking talking, and why is she doing this to you right now? Bro.
On live events to be in the hole for all of the money or a lot of the money because you're essentially waiting for the last 24 hours for the pay-per-view sales and everything. All the sales come in.
Oh, and you also blamed it on people watching it on Discord also. You did that too. You blame people for watching it on Discord. You had all these other fucking excuses on why y'all came out with a big fat 0 with Creator Class 2. Creator Class 2 was a fucking failure.
48 to 24 hours. So nobody needed to know that we were in the hole. It's normal business.
It's normal business. Is it normal business to make a stupid ass fucking video that fucked up your third one? Is that normal business? Oh, yeah, so they're talking about that, and I think oh, here it is. Nicholas DiOrio was banned from Idubbbz Twitch chat after donating 5 subs. The final message before his ban, happy September. Wait, relationship, hold on. There's that. Okay, so there's the 5 from Nicholas DiOrio. Nicholas DiOrio, happy September. I needed to become a subbernaut. Oh, Idubbbz, you done fucked up. You done fucked up, bro. Holy shit, Idubbbz done fucked up. Ah, damn. You know what? I guarantee you this is what Nick was hoping for, right? Because he did it with I Am Alex. He donated money to I Am Alex, and I Am Alex said, like, my boy Nicholas DiOrio or something like that, and he turned it into a soundboard to where when you donate to Nick, and I don't know which money amount it is, but when you donate to Nick, you hear I Am Alex's voice calling Nick out, and it was playing while he was going through the downfall of I Am Alex. It was beautiful. So I know Nick was giving him the subs, hoping Idubbbz would shout him out so he could have it for a soundboard for his live stream. I know what he was doing. I know DiOrio. He was just trying to be slick with it. Shit. I know what he was doing. So funny. Okay. All right. So that is the Idubbbz video.
Today, the Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay. Thank you. Calm down, Boyzilla. Calm down. All right, so yeah, we got plenty of time to do this. It's a 11-minute video. We can be bees. Yes, bees in the chat for Diorio. For the Diorio man. If you've become a Nick Dono sound, you fucked up. True. Do you know for the longest time with Tommy, I didn't know this for the longest time. Tommy would always have this dono sound. And it was Boogie's famous line, "Oh, that's a lot of money for a person of color," right? And for the longest time, I would always cringe when I heard that because I was like, oh my God, and this is when I was an SJW, but I was starting to turn towards commentary and fall back on the bullshit, right? I was like, oh God, that sounds so racist. I didn't know for the longest time that was fucking Boogie. I literally did not know that was Boogie on the soundboard for when he got a donation. I had to have somebody tell me that. So, I had no clue. Hold on, let me mute this. That way when I switch counts. Bam. Oh, you love my Tumblr? Yeah, this one's an old one. It's been in the washing machine too much, so like the colors are muted. It used to be really bright. Ha, Frez. Listen. I'll go ahead and say it. Well, actually, Tommy describes me like this. Tommy describes me, he's like, okay, yeah, you're on the left, right? But you're more like a 90s Democrat, all right? You're not like the Democrats today. I'll say, okay, Tommy, thank you. Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate it. Xylee, I need to head out, but just wanted to say you are a decent person and please keep your head up over the rewind. You got this. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Listen, when I called in last night, you gotta think we just ended that conversation. We just ended the whole conversation. Or no, excuse me, fight. It wasn't a conversation. I needed some sleep because I had to do this. And I needed to get it out of my system. And the one thing I will say to Idubbbz is thank you for that stupid fucked up video because it got it out of my system. Thank you. So, I don't know. My guess is we'll probably have another conversation after balls tonight and hopefully get our shit together. You know? Yeah. I need to cool off. You know? Listen, no matter how mad I get no matter how bad I get mad at Billy, I will always have love for that motherfucker. And I will always look at him like a little brother. He's like a brother to me. He is. He's like a brother to me. And you know what? He gets on my fucking nerves just like a brother. And guess what? Family fight. So. Yeah, exactly. Siblings fight. Yeah, we have to get our juju back, I guess you can say, you know? Our mojo. We need to get our mojo back. Yes, pack of misfits. Like a brother, so he's definitely a pain in your ass like my brothers. Yes, yes. And you know what? I'm a pain in his ass, too. I'm not an angel. And I'll never claim to be an angel. I'm not an angel at all. I'm a pain in his ass just as much as he's a pain in mine. And here's the problem with me and Billy. We're both hard-headed as fuck. And we both don't like to budge. Especially when we feel so passionate about how we feel about something, you can't move me. you know? So we'll be fine. Did I catch the Chubby stream? Which one? The one that came on during Rewind or the one this morning? I caught the one this morning in the sense of I watched back while Tommy was live on Cafe. I watched back when Rastoff was up there. So all right. So the next we're going to talk about the Earth. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. The Epstein birthday book. All right. So I wanted to watch this because I was actually interested in it. So put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to get started. FYI. And don't forget, we're up to 30. Oh, wait. Are we up to 30? Is it 32 or is it 37? Hold on. Oh, it is 32. All right. So we're up to 32 saved souls. All right. For the rise and fall of Boogie. So, just to let you know, every saved soul, we get closer to doing that rise and fall of Boogie. Oh, yeah, the rewind one? No, oh, you were trolling. Okay, I was about to say, no, I was kind of live during that time. But we did see while we were live, because we went ahead and peeked into Chubby a little bit. We did see where Keemstar went up there and asked them to give him chubbies. That wasn't odd at all. He goes to Nuts and asks for people to nut on him, and then he goes to Chubby and asks for people to give him chubbies. We're starting to have a problem here in the LCU. Yes, exactly, Darth. Exactly. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, thank you for reminding me. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put in the redirect because I don't want to freaking forget. Okay. Hold on. There we go. And save. All right. So the redirect is in. So we won't forget that. Don't kink shame Keem. No, we're not going to kink shame him. Right, Darth? Right? All right, so let's get started on this.
Today, the Jeffrey Epstein birthday book got released. 238 pages of letters to Jeffrey Epstein. Most of them are about sex. If you remember, we extensively covered the Wall Street Journal scoop that Jeffrey Epstein's friends put together letters commissioned by Ghislaine Maxwell, and one of those letters included Donald Trump, although they also included Alan Dershowitz, Lex Wexner, Bill Clinton, Leon Black. Now, in response, Trump sued the Wall Street Journal over $10 billion, which also means he sued Rupert Murdoch, the guy who runs Fox News, the New York Post.
Okay, it's not surprising. It's not surprising. You gotta remember, Trump was a Democrat back then. And Epstein was all in Democrat circles back then, too. Because grass-fed, I like those names. I'm not going to name him Creeper. Does he look like a creeper to you? Look at this cute guy. Does that look like a creeper to you? Look, he's got his Uggs on. He's got his pumpkin spice latte. And out of all the cute cows that everybody is having, quite simply, he's the good boy out of the bunch. All right? He's the one that the other kids like to fuck with. Okay? He's the good baby. All those other cows, they're assholes.
Sky News. And this is all because Donald Trump denied everything and said, I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women. It's not my language. It's not my words. Here's his official response. He sued them, of course. And then, of course, we found out that he does draw pictures, turns out, and signs his name on them. But the really important update was that the New York Times corroborated that Trump's name was on the Epstein birthday book, and specifically, the Epstein estate had it in their possession, and we're going to turn it over. And today, that's exactly what happened, or the House committee released it to the public. Now, I want to be clear, although a lot of...
You know what? Okay. I'm going to be honest. To me, this is not a Democrat or Republican thing, and it's pissing me off that up there on Capitol Hill, these motherfuckers are making it a Democrat or a Republican thing. This is not a political fucking thing. Release the fucking logs. Release the fucking lists. I don't give a fuck who is screaming it to the rooftops. I don't care if it's a Democrat. I don't care if it's a fucking Republican. We're talking about human fucking beings being affected by some gross fucking shit. Stop making shit like that fucking political. It's about human beings. It's not about fucking politics. Release the fucking list. I don't give a fuck what party line you're on. It has nothing to do with party lines. It has to do with human fucking beings. Shit. Octoline, thank you for being Ban World for 7 months. And Alyssa, thank you for being Ban World for 1 month. I appreciate it. No, seriously. I mean, I'm so sick of them politicizing this shit. It's about human beings. God damn, fuck you and your politics. This is about human beings. That's what's wrong with this fucking country. They stop putting human beings first. That's what's wrong with this fucking country. All of you motherfuckers stop putting human beings first. Shit. God damn.
Talk today is going to be spent on this drawing. It's far from the only one. Really, the reason this is such a big story is the blatant denial by the president, saying just it never happened, which is the weird thing because, of course, he was friends with Epstein and Ghislaine. Everybody admits that, including Trump. It's just the letter itself. He's saying, no way it happened. That's not me. I don't do it. So that's the reason there's a lot of focus on the president. But let's be clear, this book is about a lot more than just the president. There's a lot of powerful people implicated in this. This is the start of it. You see, it's a leather-bound book written by Ghislaine Maxwell. There are redactions to third parties. Some of the friends mentioned is Ron Altbach, Leon Black, Jean-Luc Brunel, Bill Clinton, Alan Dershowitz, Bill Elkis, Bran Frennan, Nick Leese, Peter Mandelson, George Mitchell, Nathan Mervold, and the list goes on and on, notably also Leslie Wexner, Donald Trump. And this is all available online. Like, there's no denying that this exists. You can see it has a bunch of never before released pictures of Epstein, his family, things like that. There are redactions of certain women in the pictures in compromising positions, but otherwise mostly unredacted. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how much we got of the famous birthday book. And I'm actually surprised that a lot of those names weren't redacted. And then I have a question. Why were certain names redacted? I am so sick of this shit not being open. I swear to God, I feel like you know what, bro? I hate politics. I fucking hate politics. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what party somebody is in. If they did wrong, they did wrong. Plain and simple. I don't give a fuck if they're Democrat or Republican. If you did wrong, you fucking did wrong. That's why I don't trust any of those motherfuckers. Don't not a goddamn one of them up there. And this is my true belief. My true belief, not a damn one of them give a fuck about you unless you're in a certain tax bracket. And I am nowhere near that tax bracket. That's how I feel about politics. Mine's real fucking simple. They don't give a fuck about us. That's how I feel. Not saying it's true, because I'm pretty sure somebody up there gives a shit. But one person versus a sea of people who don't, I mean, it's a nothing burger. Why not just release the list? Exactly. Exactly. If it's a nothing burger, why not release it? I don't care who in Hollywood, if they did wrong,
whoever in politics, whoever's a CEO. I don't care. Because you know what? If they did wrong, I don't want them being functioning people in fucking society. They shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be allowed to be walking around. I don't care if it ends up being one of my favorite actors. I don't care. At that point, they wouldn't be my favorite actor anymore. I'd be like, wood chipper. Literally. I could turn on a dime on a motherfucker when it comes to shit like that. I don't care. Shit. I do not give a fuck. You know? And they just play with people's fucking emotions by putting politics in it. It's a human issue. It's not a political issue. Stop politicizing human issues. You know? And I can go on a whole fucking rant of human issues that have been politicized and it shouldn't be politicized at all. There's a whole slew of them. Like basic human issues that shouldn't be politicized at all. And they wonder why people are losing faith in the fucking government. They wonder why less people are starting to vote. They wonder why. Because you show them you don't give a fuck. You only give a fuck when it's time to vote. That's when you act like you give a fuck. But once you're voted in, you don't give a fuck anymore. Sorry. Lord Vega, why are you so mad, girl? Lord Vega, how are you doing, baby boy? How you doing, Lord Vega? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm always mad. No, I've had a bad not really 24 hours. I've had a bad 12, 13 hours. I've had a bad 12 hours, maybe. Yeah, bad 12 hours. Got in a huge fight with my co-host. Almost broke up the band. You know, that kind of night. Very little sleep because I was so angry. Yeah. I think we're going to be all right, though. I got to yell at Idubbbz for being a fucking idiot. That let out a lot of the aggression. I can feel my voice leaving me as we speak. Stan said, Xylee, do a fart to lighten the mood. I don't fart, all right? I am a woman, excuse me. I am a woman. Women don't fart, okay?
Is full of revelations. I think the most obvious one is that all of Jeffrey's friends, or most of them, were aware of his interests. They talked.
Yes, I'm a woman. I am a woman.
Extensively about how much he loves the ladies, the young ladies. But there's also an interesting mention of his Vanity Fair profile. This is from Leon Black, where he calls him a Vanity Fair poster child. And that is soon followed by Alan Dershowitz's alleged letter, where he says, Dear Jeffrey, as a birthday gift to you, I managed to obtain an early version of the Vanity Unfair article. I talked them into changing the focus from you to Bill Clinton, as you will see in the enclosed excerpt. Happy birthday and best regards. What makes this so interesting is what he's referring to, I believe, is a 2003 profile on Jeffrey Epstein. The article is called The Talented Mr. Epstein by Vicky Ward, and it's sort of become famous for the fact that now there's been this meta commentary about how Vicky Ward had early allegations of abuse by Epstein and was not able to run them. She accuses the paper of not running them. There's some dispute over this. Vicky Ward basically says she had 2 women who presented allegations.
Okay, now, this is allegedly, but if that's true, if it's literally based on that article, and if it is true that they were trying to run a story, and it's true that this person said they were able to switch up the if they can connect all that, and I'm saying if, because I don't know, again, this is allegedly, but if they can connect all that, that's a cover-up. That is literally a cover-up if they can prove that. Just saying. King Ranch, I am not reading that comment. I refuse. Just know that I saw it. Okay, buddy?
By early December, weeks before the article closed, in mid-December, she was discussing the farmers with fact checkers, and they were looking for photos. Ultimately, the editor said he didn't trust her. He didn't want to run those allegations. But now that we have this backstory, I mean, that's all things that have been public for a long time. That has been a big question. Why was this article killed? Well, now we have in this book a discussion of this killed article. And by the way, when you look at what Alan Dershowitz is saying, they changed the focus to from you to Bill Clinton. We do see that Bill Clinton shows up in this article. So the timeline really does match up. Over and over, his friends seem to be joking about an article where allegations almost ran about Jeffrey Epstein and ultimately did not. Most of them seem to be very well aware he likes the ladies, he likes them young.
If it's true, that means that's a cover-up. That means that's a cover-up. If it's true. I don't know if it's true. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's a fact because I do not know it as a fact. I believe you when you tell us you're a woman, but why is your dick... Coheed, shut up.
So I hope this finally puts to bed the lone trafficker theory that everyone was going to him for tax advice. But of course, we also need to talk about Donald Trump's letter. And unfortunately, this is where the response gets a lot more polarizing. Depending on where you sit on the aisle, people have been having all sorts of reactions to this, with a lot of people saying, okay, well, then case closed. He wrote it, right? Like, obviously, he was friends with the guy. Everybody else in there aren't there denying writing these letters. He wrote it. His signature's on here. But the official press secretary at the White House said that, once again, it is false. They're doubling, tripling, quadrupling down, saying, as I've said all along, it's very clear President Trump did not draw this picture. He did not sign it. Trump's legal team will continue to aggressively pursue litigation. And then you have this guy who's the deputy White House chief of staff saying, time for News Corp to open that checkbook. It's not his signature. Defamation. And then they screenshot some photos of Donald Trump signing his name and saying, look, it's not the same signature. And you know what? You know
what I've always thought about Donald Trump's signature? It looks like a heart monitor. It looks like somebody spazzing out on a heart monitor. Look at his signature. Beep, 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 beep. It literally looks like a heart monitor. His signature literally looks like a heart. I know I'm not crazy. I've always thought that about his signature. Every time I see it, I just look at it and go, I always tilt my head and I'm like, that looks like a heart monitor. Look for yourself. I mean, it could be double horns with a flat top head. I mean, that's true. Or ears. It could be ears of an animal. That's true, with the fur on top and then ears. I just think of a heart monitor when I see it just because it's like, it's just him going bam, 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 bam. It's okay. People in real life hate my fucking signature.
Got some photos of Donald Trump signing his name and saying, look, it's not the same signature. And you know what? That's pretty true. It's not the same signature. We'll get to that, because at the same time that was getting released, they were denying, oh, look at these signatures that are different. We also had the New York Times and Wall Street Journal also put out signature comparisons with some different signature choices that look very similar. This is the official Epstein one right here. Here's a letter to Bill Gates. Here's a letter to New York City officials. Rudy Giuliani. Here's another.
Okay, people's signatures do change, and I can tell you why. I had a job where I had to sign a bunch of papers. All right. And in that job, I had a bunch of, I was left by myself, and it was 6 pages you had to sign per person, and I had 140 people come into the place that day. And my signature literally went from me going my full name to me just boom, boom, boom. And ever since then, my signature has changed. So your signature does change over time. It can change depending on the circumstance.
New York City official. And then we also have letters to Conway, to Clinton, and you have this kind of textbook long trail, a very tight vertical signature. I mean, to me, that's pretty compelling. Unless we're arguing for a professional forgery job here, which I don't think has even been alleged. Like, this is nearly identical, all these signatures. Like, I would believe that is all within the realm of the regular differences in a signature, right? It's not some completely different signature we've never seen before. But it didn't take long for people to take up what the White House's official statement is saying, because influencers have now run with it, saying, does the below look like the actual signature from the president? I don't think so at all. Fake, showing once again that.
But this signature here is different from the ones that they showed from the White House, because the ones from the White House don't have the middle up. The ones in the White House have the two ups on the side and not the up in the middle. Does the below from the Wall Street Journal look like this actual signature for the president? I don't think so at all. Yeah, that doesn't look like the signature, because now the signature now has the two horns at the end and nothing in the middle.
Yes, the president has at various times signed signatures differently, of course. I don't think anyone disputes that. And sure, you can find some signatures that look different. Here's Eric Daughtery saying the Wall Street...
Okay, I'm not going to sit here and listen to arguments about a signature. All right.
And it's definitely infighting at best. Now, of course, we got to read the message again now that we actually have it in its full context. We have voiceover. Must be more to life than having everything. Yes, there is. I won't tell you what it is, nor will I. Since I know what it is, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Yes, we do, come to think of it. We all know this. And then the famous line, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. So, look, there's also an analysis put together by the Wall Street Journal, the people who originally reported this. I think that's worth going over.
I hate the team sports on all this shit, bro. I do hate the team sports. I'm done. I'm done with that. I will say, though, the hypothetical. Yeah, we'll say hypothetical. Is hypothetical a good word for it? Is hypothetical a good word for it? The alleged, the possible cover up. Now that's a thing. I don't care about the signature shit. Because, quite honestly, if they would release the list, we would fucking know. The TLDR of all Wall Street Journal reported that Trump sent a letter on Epstein's birthday to Epstein. Trump threatens to sue. So I think the New York Post put it out an actual letter. Listen, just release the fucking list. Seriously, release the fucking list. Stop dangling it in front of people. Just fucking release it. Fuck, I'm so fucking sick of hearing about it. You know what, Banana Slice? It could have been. You never know. These are rich people with nothing but time on their fucking hands. You never know. You never know. I wouldn't put past anybody. You know? You never know. I wouldn't put anything past anybody. Oh, my protein shake is done. Damn it. I made a strawberry protein shake with frozen strawberries in it. So good. Tomorrow is going to be blueberry. Kind of excited. Not going to lie. Yeah, Jamie Lee, there's a lot of inconsistencies that are coming out. I just want the list, man. I like cookies and cream. What, cookies and cream protein shake? No, I literally put frozen strawberries with a protein shake. And made my own protein shake. That's what I have for breakfast now, are protein shakes. Because I got to make sure to consume something, you know? Wait, did I? No, it's still 32. All right, I just want to make sure. I don't want to fuck it up. For him to turn and become an informant, he was close enough to Epstein to know what was going on and possibly involved himself. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I just want the fucking list. That's all I care about. Just give me the goddamn list. If the list comes out after you're gone, I'll Ouija board it to you, Auntie. Thank you, Harlequin. I know you always look out for my best interest. I will want to know, okay? And I'll make sure before I pass on, I will give you a list of people that I'm hoping is not on the list. And if they end up on the list, you have to specifically tell me those specific people were on the list, okay? Because I'm going to have to find out if I'm going to have to come back and haunt a motherfucker. Yeah, the flavor of the protein shake is actually vanilla, but I put frozen strawberries in it and soy milk. Yeah, that's the pissed off thing, Magic Tech. 80% of the names would be blacked out if you ever got the list anyway. I know, and that pisses me off. That really, really pisses me off. So, and you know what, Travis? If he wasn't, he wasn't. I just want to know who was. That's what I want to know. I want to know who was part of it. I don't give a fuck about who wasn't. Because listen, let's be honest, there are people who took flights with Epstein, maybe even went to the island and did not take part whatsoever and maybe didn't even know that was happening on the island. You got to know that there were people who were there but not there at that time. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be a lot of guilt by association going around. There really is. But hey, that's life, I guess. Not sugar-free, it's not, Stan. The only sugar that was injected into that protein shake was the sugar from the strawberries. That is the only sugar that was in that protein shake. And no, and I'm including added sugars. I'm diabetic. I know what to look for. I know what to get. So. Oh, man. Diddy got so fucking lucky, bro. Holy shit. Diddy. Wow. Yeah, that's why I wasn't worried about the flight list. Absolute. I actually agree with you. The flight list is disingenuous because one flight can have multiple legs, each counted as a flight, as it was a private plane. And just because somebody was on a flight, it doesn't mean that they partook in the nasty shit. All I want to know is who partook in the nasty shit. I don't give a fuck about the rest. Split Fries Media says, Xylee, your conversations are perfect for scrubbing the kitchen floor early in the morning. I'm getting all that anger out. Thank you, question mark. Oh, and by the way, I'm starting to see people say that it's weird that I'm getting along with Sweet Tea now. And I want to address that real quick. Here's the reason why I get along with Sweet Tea now. Do I trust her? I mean, I don't really trust a lot of people. I really don't. But I'm still not friends with her on Discord. I'm still not in DMs with her. But I had to let that shit go. I had to let that shit go. You know? Am I kicking it with her in VCs? No. Am I DMing her like we're best friends? No. I had to let that shit go. It is what it is. Do people not get that opinions can change? No, Dean, they do not get that. See, that's the problem. On the internet, you're not allowed to change your opinions about anything. It is the cardinal rule of the internet, because if you do, you are held to the fire. You know? Are you? No. Yes, I am on. Yeah, I'm still on rewind. No, I did not quit, is what I was trying to say. Whew, God, I almost answered that question wrong. I am still on rewind. There we go. Let me make it very clear. I am still on rewind. So, I'm backtracking. Oh, yeah, that's what you get told. You get told you're backtracking. So Keem said you didn't quit? No. The only thing Keem said to me was in the Discord, he messaged me and go, you messaged me and told me you quit? And I was like, no, I never sent it. I only threatened to send it. I only threatened to send it to Keem. I never sent it. I never even attempted to type it out. So. Shifty says, as long as she seems to be trying to be better and not doing the stupid shit, why not? Same with Boogie and many others. Yeah, exactly. I hated Boogie at one point. Oh my God. I used to go the fuck off about Boogie, and then I met him. And then I actually had conversations with him. Now I like the motherfucker. I love me some Desi. I love me some Boogie too. Nope, that's not Buster. That is, we're trying to name him either Axel, Riot, Damien, Onyx, or Ryder. And right now, Ryder and Axel are actually tied. Okay. And we're doing it for the week. And it's $5. Well, it's $5 per vote. So if you send a TTS, then that's 4 votes, basically. Oh, your son's name is Axel? I love that name. I love that name, Axel. I'm telling you now, if I ever had a little boy, his name would be Axel. I love that name so much. You know? Listen, I still love Jamie. I still love Rastoff too. I still love Rastoff too. I ain't mad at neither one of them. So. This isn't the kind of content Tina does, Travis. Yeah, today's going to be interesting. I can't wait to go to sleep after this stream because I didn't get much sleep at all and I need some sleep. So. As far as I know, Banana Slice, I'm still going to be on rewind. We're just going to have to work out our shit. You know what I mean? I'm torn with the Billy thing. If this keeps happening, why push your luck? You could remain friends and get other co-hosts. I don't want you to hate each other. Nah, I'm not going to hate Billy. I can't hate Billy. If it got to the point where I actually felt like I was hating Billy, I would quit. I would absolutely quit. Like, no question. Like, I would just do it. I wouldn't even tell anyone. I may tell Keem. Or he'll figure it out when I don't show up. If it got to the point where I was I would legitimately hate Billy, I would quit. No question. No question at all. Lizzie says, Axel, please. Okay. Boom. No, it didn't happen on Rewind. It happened after Balls when we had our conference with Rastoff. So it happened 2 hours after Rewind. And it was a fight. It was pretty bad. It was pretty fucking bad. But no, Rewind was fine. I mean, we were a little iffy at the end, but Rewind was fine. No, it wasn't at all in the VOD. It was not public whatsoever. It was not public. It was literally in a voice chat with just me, Billy, and Rastov. It's public now. Oh, it is nuts time. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody, go and go hang out with the guys over at Nuts and have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate y'all coming out. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the memberships. And I appreciate Idubbbz for making such a ridiculous fucking video that I got to let my aggressions out. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out.